Did you know some employers require women to resign, terminate them, or refuse to employ them on the very basis that they are pregnant? In Noorfadilla Ahmad Saikin case, they revoked this teacher's position after knowing that she was pregnant.
Okay, Mrs. Noorfadilla. Okay, come.
Okay, Mrs. Noorfadilla,
Yes,
how do you feel this day?
I'm not feeling very well.
What do you feel?
I like to throwing up. I always feel tired.
Oh, okay. Let me check you first.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mrs. Noorfadilla, I have good news for you. Congratulations, you are now pregnant 3 months.
Have a seat. So I have checked your resume. It's quite interesting. So Mrs. Noorfadilla, do you think you have and fulfill the requirement to be our guru sandaran tidak terlatih?
Yes, I think and I believe I do.
That's good.
Using salty water. I happen to like my food quite a bit of salt, but that's different for everyone. So you just do.
I get a text. Officer asked me to come to their office to receive my placement memo.
Oh really? Congrats. I'm happy for you.
Okay, so we have done with our briefing. Before that, may I ask who's pregnant here?
Me.
Oh, you, Miss Vanilla. So, I have to withdraw your replacement memo.
But why? Honey, they won't let me take the job because I'm pregnant. I need an explanation regarding this matter.
Okay, leave it to me. I will complain it to the Minister of Education. Why did the Pejabat Pelajaran Daerah Hulu Langat withdraw my wife's replacement memo? If it because my wife is pregnant, it's not fair. I will make a complaint letter regarding this matter and send it to the Ministry of Education.
We will start the trial for the case Noorfadilla Ahmad Saikin and Chayed Basirun and others. The legal counsel may start whenever you are ready.
Thank you, Yang Arif. I am here to represent my client Noorfadilla. This case was started when the plaintiff attended the interview led by the defendant and has been accepted the GSTT position, which is Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih. But after that, her acceptance of the position was withdrawn due to her pregnancy. So the main issue here is, Yang Arif, whether the action by the defendants toward my client could be considered as unconstitutional by terminate the employment that result to gender discrimination So applying to this, by Article 1 and 11 of the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, it's already provided that the discrimination on the basis of pregnancy is wrong. The plaintiff was pregnant due to her gender. And we may say that my client is the victim of gender discrimination. I believe I have stated my entire defense, Arif. Thank you. Any objection?
Me, Arif.
Yes, you may do so.
Thank you, Arif. I am here to represent my client defendant, Chayed Basirun. On my client defense, I believe that he already clearly stated in his email that he is relied on secular to say that a pregnant woman cannot be employed to Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih position because Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih post cannot be filled replacement teacher, and also by employing a Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih is to help overcome the shortage of teachers and not to add the problems. Furthermore, the period between the times of delivery to full health reason is too long, which it will take within 2 months. And also, a pregnant woman may not frequently be able to attend to her job due to various health reasons. Thank you, Ya Arif.
After I hear from the both parties, I decide that with regard to the legal rights, status and character of pregnant women, namely was qualified and entitled to be appointed as a Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih GSTT, and the action of the defendant to withdraw the plaintiff's appointment as GSTT is unconstitutional, unlawful and void. So the court may dismiss.
So, Mrs. Fadila won the case. Then she applied and claimed for compensation. The compensation is for the deprivation of the plaintiff's constitutional rights and all of the plaintiff's emotional and mental distress as well as hardships. The court reverses the decision of the learned deputy registrar and orders that the general damages allowable to be reduced to the amount of 30,000 ringgit, and the case was settled on 2016.
We will start the trial for the case Noorfadilla, Ahmad, Saikin and Chayed, Basirun and others. The legal counsel may start whenever you are ready.
May I begin, Ya Arif?
Yes, you may do so.
On behalf of my client, we want to claim for the proper content of damages and compensation to be awarded to my client, and the liability that had already been decided in favor of the plaintiff by the learned judge of High Court in respect of damages assessed and awarded. Any objection?
Me, Ya Arif. We want to argue the claim from the part of the plaintiff that the plaintiff entitled to composition and general damages for 300,000 ringgit for breach of constitutional right and 25,000 ringgit for emotional mental distress, as the plaintiff should only entitled to compensation and not general damages because plaintiff's case was promised on a breach of contract. Thank you, Ya Arif.
Any objection?
Me, Ya Arif. In my argument, I think this case is a breach of an employment contract brought forth on the basis of gender discrimination. There are no facts of an overly outrageous conduct in which would have unnecessarily outrageous the plaintiff. Therefore, the general damages are appropriate to be granted in view of gender discrimination faced by the plaintiff. That's all. Having in mind all of the above by plaintiff and defendant, this court hereby reverses the decision of the learned Deputy Registrar and orders that the general damages allowable to be reduced to the amount of Rm 30,000 ringgit for the deprivation of the plaintiff constitutional rights and all of the plaintiff emotional and mental distress as well as hardship. The court hereby allows the defendant's appeal. The compensation for loss of wage as Guru Sandaran Tidak Terlatih (GSTT), EPF contributions and dividends as GSTT, which were agreed by the parties, shall remain and is upheld by this court.